It's about 12 o'clock and there's this thing going on at 1 o'clock, or 10 to 1, I'm not sure exactly when, but anyway, guess who bumped into? Leigh.
How you doing?
Last time I saw Leigh was at another protest, and then before that it was in Cairo. So what do you think about, are you happy to be here for this London protest?
Yeah, I'm happy to be here because I think this is a real pivotal point in history where, you know, we're either going to conform and slip quickly into real fascism, or humanity is going to stand up for itself, and it's going to stand up for humanity in Palestine. So I don't think this is just about Palestine Action. I think it's about the wider look at Palestine and the way that the Zionist lobby is having a huge effect on the British people, and the British law system, the legal system has literally been bought, you know. And
I mean, do you think there's going to be 500 people here? Have you heard that number, or is it more? Some people say it might be more.
I know there's going to be at least 500. There is going to be more. So, you know, which I think is a wonderful show. You know, a wonderful show for the people of Britain to stand up for themselves. Because too long, you know, British people are always very reserved and they turn the blind eye. But as I said to somebody the other day, you know, if you stick your head in the sand, your arse is up in the air and you're really vulnerable. So.
We're on Parliament Square. It's 20 to 1, and there's quite a lot of different sort of people here. There's tourists mixing with people who are going to the march, and as you can see here, there's a lot of people sitting, Quakers for Peace. And there's probably about 100 police there. I don't know what they're doing there behind the statue of Churchill. Here we are, the Jonathan from campaign. That's it, from campaign.
Without a G.
Without a G. Now you're planning to sit down and join this protest. It's going to be in a few minutes. How are you feeling about that?
I feel good about it. You know, I feel perhaps as good as I have about anything I've done in my life. But I feel that this is something, it's like a no-brainer, all right? And we need to stand up for the truth here and against this proscription, which is seeking nothing good but to outlaw support for an organisation which, although some people may disagree with it, it enjoys massive support in this country. And I just think it's such a silly thing to do for the government to do this.
Well, we're just seeing people writing out stuff here. Some people have got more fancy writing than others, I notice. So are you at all worried about what you've written on there?
Not at all. Not at all. I think we're right about why we're here and what we're doing. The whole situation, as you well know, you had Tim Crossland on your show. Yeah. Wonderful guy. Obviously spelled out what the issues are. This is madness, isn't it? Terrorism Act of 2000 is meaningless now, isn't it? Completely. So I'm not worried. I mean, let them do their worst.
Hey, Jonathan's here. Hey.
How you doing, mate?
Yeah, you right?
Good, thanks.
Well, look, you're not partaking in this feast, no?
No, not today.
Well, we've got a lot of people here. What do you think the atmosphere? This is quite a strange atmosphere, isn't it? I can't really work out what it is.
Yeah, it's kind of subdued but very determined. I think.
There's not. Is it fear? Is there fear in this?
I don't know. I think it's apprehension, but really determined. I mean, the guys are amazing to do this. Really, so impressed. So impressed.
There's a lot of cameramen and media. Look at all those media over there, Carlos. You taking them? This is incredible. They're coming round this way.
So if they're starting there first, and they're coming along there, I'll leave you with it.
You go. Right, yeah, there's a lot of people who've sat down, and the police seem to be trying to come in this side.
They're over there starting to arrive.
There's more over here, yeah. They're trying this.
Justice for genocide!
Right, so they've taken one person here. Before they've even written the sign. He's not even finished writing the sign and he's trying to arrest him. He hasn't put a full stop on yet.
Shame on you!
I'm trying to make this as easy as possible for you. All right?
It's not a crime.
Okay.
People go down on the right side of history. The right side of history. And history will never forgive you. History will never forgive you for what you're doing. People are starving to death in Palestine.
So can I make this again as easy for you as possible? I don't want to aggravate the back injury that you said about. Okay? Right, so we're going to get some more officers that have come here because you've said repeatedly that you're not going to walk. We're going to have to take you away from here physically. Is there anything I can do to stop that happening? Unfortunately, you've been... We don't want to accelerate or exacerbate any injuries that you've got, but you have been arrested for committing this offence under Section 12 of the Terrorism Act. Okay? So please, I'm asking you again, before we get officers here, can I ask you to walk out of here?
Arrest old ladies! Stop protesting genocide!
I really don't want to do this, please.
Protesting genocide is a crime now! Genocide police! Genocide police!
This is old!
Genocide
Leave
police!
her alone! She's old! Leave her alone! She's old! This is old person! This is old person! Leave her alone! This is old person! Respect for elders! Respect for elders!
Under the knees, straight up and forward. Under the shoulder, under the knees, straight up and forwards.
Genocide police! Genocide police! Genocide police!
Leave her alone! She's old!
It's the peaceful protest! Genocide police! Genocide police!
What's happening, Crispin?
Well, they've arrested two, and it's 1:10. They've got about 498 to go. This is number 3. This is arrest number 3. 3 out of 500.
Shame.
honestly, they're just picking out people randomly, it seems. I think they're just picking out people randomly and hoping that we'll all be intimidated, all these people on the grass. But there's hundreds on the grass, they're not even touching them, they're just going around the periphery. I can't really see what the tactics are other than intimidation. I don't know. I mean, they might be kettling people in here. You can't go out that way. They might be gradually kettling everyone. I mean, look, this line's coming up here. Look. It looks like they're trying to kettle everyone in. I was a bit worried about where Carlos was, because I thought he might have been taken or something.
I just see a load of police and they dragged off a doctor, and do you know what they said? After they threw him into like the van, they said, "Oh, that was very dynamic, lads." That's what he said to the police that dragged him out. They're like the police, so they're taking out their fellow sort of blue lighters. They're taking out doctors. They went for them first. They're like two of the first people that's sitting in the van over there are doctors. What's that about? Like Israel going after the first thing they went after was the hospitals and the doctors. It's shocking, isn't it? It's fucking shocking. You got like they're protesting against Elbit Systems, which the CEO of Elbit Systems got CBE. Elbit Systems are a group that like a business that makes drones. So like when they say like, oh, how's it how are people complicit? How's the country complicit? There's factories in Britain making quadcopters. Do you know what I mean? The only people to protest against them is now now they're dragging them off into police vans.
It's just past 1:45, and we've had about 20 to 25 arrests from that side of the square. No one has come into the square, but look at how many people are here still. They've got, I don't know, I mean, how many is that? I don't know, 200, 300, 400? Look, it's even over there, 500.
How many have we had? Side by side. We'll sit side by side.
The fear of being arrested is now gone, because their anger at a genocide is far greater than the risk of spending the night in a cell and being charged.
And also, the term terrorism. I mean, it's like it just doesn't mean anything to people. If I said I've been arrested for holding a sign saying this, and I'm a terrorist, everyone would laugh in your face. So
that's right.
They've lost the power of that word now. I mean, they've destroyed that legislation, haven't they, really?
Even when the legislation was passed, there were fears that it had diminished the meaning of terrorism to such an extent that it was no longer effective at protecting. I think what happened with the ban recently proves that point even more extremely. And it's been so egregious that, for example, the United Nations intervened to say not only is this a misuse of terrorism legislation, but as you said, it diminishes the meaning of the term itself. That weakens, it doesn't strengthen legislation. So even the government's line that this is to keep the British people safe is plainly untrue. And I think everyone here can see that. That's why they're willing to be arrested, even on terrorism charges, to confront the state with their hypocrisy.
Yeah, so look, it's 2 minutes to 2. I think at 2 o'clock it's time up, isn't it? I think people are stopping at 2 o'clock. I don't know, is that right? Yeah. So look at that. They've arrested all these. Oh no, they're not arrested. Oh no, what happened? I thought they were going to arrest all these people.
They arrested some people.
What? So hold on. Are they not arrested?
10 people, about 10 people.
And they've only got 2 minutes. What's happened? They've got 2 minutes to arrest these lot. I don't know how they're going to do it. Can someone? They're not even. Look, they're not even. They're just standing there. Look, these police are just standing there. They're not doing anything. There's all these people here.
But they're taking one by one.
Oh, they're doing.
See them over there.
Oh, they're doing over there.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
They go on the periphery and take one at a time.
Oh, they're going round that. They're round the back now, apparently. They did it over here, yeah. But there's still people over here, aren't there? There's still people over here who haven't been arrested, so.
I'm really sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. So look, everyone is just standing up. They've all. There's a sense of triumphal jubilation that this has gone so successfully. Hardly anyone arrested. I think there must have been about 25, 30 arrests. I don't think there were nearly.
There were no more than 20 arrests.
No more than 20.
Thanks for all your work.
Can I talk?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know when I can interview anyone.
You can now.
Yeah.
What I don't understand is what the police strategy was, because I don't know if you saw it, but a guy who was arrested was released almost instantly, and his bail condition was that he wasn't allowed to protest on behalf of Palestine Action again. But that was it, right? So I don't think they even took him to a police station. So my question is, what were the police doing? Was it, as I hope, a proof that this is unenforceable? That you cannot arrest 500 people, right? Which means that the law is a farce. You can't enforce it. Or did the police choose not to enforce it? And I don't know what the answer to that is. But clearly, they didn't enforce it.
I can't help thinking that the 480 or more that were not arrested might be up for doing this again.
Yeah.
And therefore, by November, the whole country is just going to be fed up and say, let's just stop it.
Well, absolutely. I think it's unarguable that what we've proven is that the act is unenforceable. I think. That's my hope. I don't know. Can you see how any other conclusion can be drawn? I can't.
It's simple. I can't see. The police were making a sign. It was like, Mark Rowley, we're doing our best, but there's not much more we can do. It's the sort of thing that I used to do when I worked as a student in a temp job. I'd do the minimum to make it look like, so I could get the pay packet. That was it.
That was my feeling. If the police actually wanted to demonstrate to the politicians, you've given us a law that we can't enforce.
You're still here, and it's past 2 o'clock. Are you going to stay? How long are you planning to stay?
I'll stay for as long as it takes. If it takes an hour or two, we'll be here to have maximum impact. And we need to have as many people as possible who are still willing to be arrested. So I'll stay here until whatever time needs to be.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got enough water and
I've got some Zaytoon dates as well, so I'm okay. Yeah.
Oh, right, great. And where, have you got a bus or a train planned to get back?
Well, I got a train down this morning, but I didn't book my return until tomorrow evening, just to cover the possibility of being detained.
Right.
And if I get detained, we can get out early. I've got somewhere to stay tonight, so it's no problem at all.
You've got somewhere to stay tonight.
I've got somewhere to stay.
You've covered everything.
I have, yeah, and it's no hustle. I'm in a relatively privileged position. I'm retired, so I don't have to worry about the impact of having a conviction, Section 13 conviction, in terms of income or jobs or anything like that. So I'm very privileged, so it's very easy for me to do this. I admire people younger than me who, are potentially putting their careers and their livelihood on the line. I really admire people doing that. But because of the seriousness of the situation, I feel it's the least I can do really to be here and be part of this.
You've got people from all different age groups, all different genders, all different backgrounds, all different races, religions and creeds. You've got gay people, straight people, trans people, you've got reverends, you've got Muslims, Christians, Jews, you've got people with long hair, short hair, people who are disabled, aren't disabled. You've got, if you like, a rainbow coalition of people who are willing to see that their humanity is not just something that's confined to, you know, leafy London or Westminster. It's something that extends to human beings everywhere that you find them.
You're supporting genocide! 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 You're supporting genocide!
1, 2, 3, 4!
Occupation over!
5, 6, 7, 8! Israelische! Israelische!